Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Grow to Glow Tarot, and this is how you can prepare for the colder months for Cancer. Sorry I couldn't get this recorded sooner. Cancer, how can they prepare for the colder months? And the Five of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, so brainstorming. When you're unconscious, brainstorming if there's any competition. When I said that, the Nine of Wands, yeah, perseverance, using your creativity to come up with a solution. Okay. Give me a clarifier for the Fool and the Fairy Light. Okay, those were the clarifiers. Give me a clarifier for the Fool and the Fairy Light, the Temperance, the Alchemist. A clarifier for the Sun. A clarifier for the Ace of Pentacles. And for Death and the Priest. That one, oh my goodness, it's fallen on the floor. Give me a clarifier for the Two of Pentacles. No, those are clarifier for the Two of Pentacles, please. And for Cancer, how can they prepare for the colder months? Cancer. How can they prepare for the colder months? Well, they are not going to give me a card. Okay. So, there's something, don't be hasty with this Fool in the reverse, with this Temperance in the reverse, or the Fairy Light in the reverse, the Alchemist. Don't be hasty. There's something that you need to blend together. And you're not blending it together. You might be a little bit gullible. The Fool in the reverse is sometimes considered gullible or naive. So don't be hasty when you're looking at blending these things together. When you're looking at whether it's two parts of your life or like your work and your personal life balance, or it's, two jobs or two households. Yeah, don't be too hasty when you're doing this. Don't be really naive. Let's see what the Mary L says. It has the Wheel of Fortune. That one was in the upright. For this one, I am reading from the book, just because it is so unique. So the Wheel of Fortune in the Mary L, it says, change in fortune, luck, role, or phase in life, evolution, advancement, level up, and a change for the better. So yeah, there is something changing in life, and you can see the boat. She is on a boat, and that is definitely the wheel with the lotus, the symbol of knowledge. Steering is the steering wheel. And interesting, this Knight of Swords has like a wheel, almost a sun, but also a wheel. You can kind of look at it that way. So this Knight of Swords and the Hermit were in the reverse. I'll show it to you upright. And this is the Hermit is a very watery card. Usually he's on a mountain, or she, or they. Usually they're on a mountain, but this one is very clearly in the ocean. So she says this is about a need for alone time, seclusion, privacy, and solitude. Work not ready for public presentation. Until you pass on or bring home what you have learned, the journey isn't over. Until you bring home what you have learned, the journey isn't over. And let's see, the Knight of Swords and the King of Discs. Let's see what she says about them. So this Knight of Swords, this was in the reverse. It talks about comfort, clutter, and excess that weighs you down, indecisiveness, wavering, something flying out of your life. Oh, I'm going to say this is about comfort and excess that weighs you down. You haven't brought home what you've learned, and you're trying to change that and start on this journey. What does she say for King of Discs? So this deck sometimes does have the meanings that I've come to learn for the cards, and other times it doesn't. So the King of Discs very clearly Pan, right? And it says, a heaven or hell of your own making. Your life is your creation and kingdom, and you own the whole thing. Yeah. Eternity is now. Yeah, so this is very much about getting some sort of balance and bringing something home and change, a heaven or hell of your own making. Then we have the sun in the reverse. So there is a lack of clarity, or there is kind of egotism getting in the way of a lack of clarity. And here is this, like the Knight of Swords, the lion mask that kind of looks like a wheel or a sun. Here's this lion again. So, 8 of Cups. That's 9s. This is talking about having restraint, kindness, and self-control. Conquering brute strength with kindness and mercy. That's right. This one is a lot like the strength card. Instead of petting the lion, she's wearing the lion. She is the lion, essentially. By wearing it, she becomes it. It's good and bad qualities, right? So yeah, and lions, I mean, Leos are sometimes thought, no offense to Leos, to be a little bit egotistical if they're not in balance. In this sun being in the reverse, that is also a warning for not letting your ego get the best of you, not letting your need to be in charge getting the best of you, right? Sometimes you do have to compromise in order to come up with the best solution for two people, and that's what the temperance is talking about. It's talking about maybe needing to compromise because you're trying to blend two things. So this is talking about fighting for what is right and good. The 7 of Wands. That is not really the normal interpretation. To me, it's normally about, I mean, I guess it is about taking the high ground, but it can be also about where you're feeling judged and you're not necessarily feeling fully prepared for this challenge. So you want to protect what you got, but you also want to try and be able to see more eye to eye. And you want to push past what's keeping you from your purpose, but there's also this issue with blending it together. Sorry, I'm getting just a little too. This ring light and this salt lamp are a little warm. Yeah, so when you're blending this together, be careful of your ego or the other person's ego or other people's ego. It's multiple people. Then we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the bear awakening from the cave, coming out of the dark into the light, the phoenix being reborn, the new fire, the new beginning, the new potential for something career-wise, home-wise, possession-wise, taking that potential and making it into a reality, making it solid, something that would be healthy for you, that would help you move in the direction that you want to move in. Why am I not seeing the 6 of Swords? There we are, 6 of Swords. Interesting. Is this Mercury? No, it's supposed to be Raphael. Raphael, healer, physician, angel. Leads Tobias on a long journey. He guides and protects him throughout, and in the end reveals himself and cures Tobit of blindness. So waking up to the potential. This is talking about divine protection, guidance, and healing. A guardian in disguise. Healing, division, and building bridges. Healing, division, and building bridges. So the alchemist, the fairy light. So you have this potential, if you can wake up. And bears do symbolize protectiveness, right? Especially of their young. And it's interesting, these are children here, right? They're very protective of their young. So you have this ability to have this new beginning, to heal this. You have this ability to heal this. Now you might need to let go of dogma or heal some dogma, heal some traditions, some old beliefs, let go of them or adapt them in order to have this new beginning, because the death card talks about the new beginning. It talks about the transformation that you need to undergo. And a lot of it has to do with your thinking. And then once you change your thinking, you change your behavior patterns. So we have the 10 of Cups. And it's interesting because this is a mother or father skeleton holding an infant skeleton riding the horse, right? Sorry for the ring light glare there. So it's death, and there she is petting the skull, right? The crone is petting the skull. The weird sister, the Norn sister, the Fate, she is petting the skull and holding it. So she says this is about family, home, relationships. Home is where the heart is. Family is the bones and foundations of what is important in life. Legacies, bloodlines, and inheritance. So yeah, you don't want to leave a legacy. Interesting. So red is the color of blood, of family, right? If you want to look at it that way. DNA is in the blood, right? It's in our bones. It's in everything. So it's also the color of passion. You look at the red there, and the red horse. Okay. The horse that you rode in on should not be the horse that you ride out on. Also interesting, the skeleton protecting the child. That's either a moon or a halo. I want to say it's almost a halo, like you're a saint to a child. Because the child also has one. Either that or it's like something you can breathe out of. Like a mask, like an oxygen mask. So yeah, this is definitely about home for you in these winter months, and how you can make it more harmonious, how you can make it more to your advantage, how you can blend. If you're blending a home with another person or another family, this is about how you can blend, how you can make that work, how you can make it flow more smoothly. Now this Two of Pentacles, so in the upright, this is about struggle. This is about juggling two things. It's a lot like the fairy light because it's about balance and needing to balance things and adapt to things and trying to find your peace. Trying to find how to do complex things amongst turmoil. So when it's in the reverse, it can talk about because of being overcommitted, being exhausted, disorganized, unpredictable, irresponsible, and neglectful. So you're juggling multiple priorities and you want to adapt and you want to figure out how to stop juggling, how to get off that treadmill because you realize it's making you irresponsible. And then we've got Ace of Discs. Don't believe I've ever had that one. Oh, does she put aces at the beginning of the pit? Yes, she must. Okay, so we will do Seven of Cups first. For her, it is not about a sort of analysis paralysis. It's about introspection and examining the soul because of all these choices that you need to make. So you need to be inward looking and examining your soul. Two of Swords. Let's see if she has like a common interpretation of that or something. It's interesting. It's the moth and its transformation along with that wishbone there for the moth tails. It's sort of like making a wish. She has it as conflict, argument, discourse, being of two minds, knowledge gained from coming together or two minds, a potential for resolution. So yeah, when you're looking at this, yeah, this is conflict, but it's talking about a potential for resolution. And you might need to take some time out. Ace of Discs. I've not gotten this one before. I don't think I've had any of the aces in this deck before. Oh, there's a Joseph Campbell quote. The labyrinth is thoroughly known. We have only to follow the thread of the hero path. And where we had thought to find an abomination, we shall find a god. Where we had thought to slay another, we shall slay ourselves. Where we had thought to travel outward, we shall come to the center of our own existence. Where we had thought to be alone, we shall be with all the world. So very much about that contemplation, about those choices and which choice is right for you and right for everybody involved. So this Ace of Discs, and it's interesting, this is a hermaphrodite as well as the bull and the labyrinth, right? So this is mother and father in one person, male and female, divine male and female in one person. It's literally the personification of a whole person, a total person, right? So this is talking about building a foundation for a new house, job, or for your health, a balanced foundation, a balanced team. It's being at the ground floor listening to what your body is saying, discovery of a new strength, beginning the journey through the maze of life. Interesting. So it is that potential. It is that potential. So there's a lot to do with blending stuff. There's a lot to do with a home and a new journey and potential with, with rethinking things. There's a lot to think about here. And when you're trying to blend these things, yeah, you just need to be mindful. You do need some time and some guidance, some gentleness. Yeah, those lessons, you need to bring home what you've learned. I hope this was helpful. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. Bye.